Welcome back to Studio One Vintage Guitars, New Zealand's home of vintage guitars. My name is Nick Brightwell, and today we are looking at a more modern guitar. We are looking at a J-45 Standard from 2009. So this is the first year that they commissioned this model. The J-45 goes back to 1942 and goes back even earlier to 1934, where Gibson had gone from their smaller body styles that were making in the 20s and early 30s, and they started making the body a bit larger, and by 1942 they had figured out this was their version of the jumbo size guitars they were calling it. Now we'd call it the Dreadnought. And so in 2009 they recommissioned this as the J-45 Standard. Now the first thing I'm going to say about Gibson acoustic guitars, especially the modern ones, is all the guitars coming out of Bozeman, Montana are just incredible. They really do have a great sound to them. They do sound very good compared to the originals. So let's just go over the details quickly. So we have a spruce top, we have mahogany back and sides, we have a slim neck, very similar to modern Les Pauls. I would say it's narrower than the originals. We have the reversed belly bridge, so if you look at that, it's kind of like they've turned around the wrong way. I'm not quite sure why they did that, but it has a very good sound. We have what looks to be solid bridge pins, and we have Gibson Deluxe tuners. A very tidy example. Someone brought this in as a trade. If you're looking to maybe get something new, you can always bring in your old guitar and trade it in. We do great deals on that, and you can do consignment as well. So let's just play this guitar a little bit. Now, if any of you that watch these videos often, today I'm finger picking, but I'm finger picking without nails. So beautiful instrument. Get a really good low end response down there. So just to go over the condition of this instrument, so we've gone over some of the specs. The real only ding to be mentioned is we have a ding here. It's about a centimetre, just shy of a centimetre long. It's taken a bit of the finish off, so that could just be refinished if you wanted this guitar perfect. But the top otherwise has some very minor finish checking that you get around bridges sometimes. We've got just one little kind of peck there, but other than that, it's a great instrument in very good condition. So something about these Gibson Jumbos is they have a shorter scale length. So what that means is essentially the neck is a little bit shorter, which means the strings aren't as pulled as far, so there's less tension on the strings, which makes it really good for strumming. It's a strumming sound that's really good for a singer because it's not too overpowering. A slightly longer guitar can have a bit more volume and a bit more punch to it, and that can sometimes outperform the singer. So these instruments were really made for singer-songwriters, for people accompanying the voice. But these guitars have had a strong place in country western music, but they've also been played by guys like Hank Williams and Hank Williams Jr. So country legends play these instruments. We'll just finish off a little bit of So we'll just leave it there today. So this is a J-45 standard, a 2009 model. Just the years alone mean that it's opened up quite well. So with some more playing by you, it'll sound even better, and that's what it's all about, these acoustic instruments. The more you play them, the better they sound. So if you're interested, come on down. If you like this content, like, subscribe and share, and we'll see you next time. My name is Nick Brightwell, and this is Studio One Vintage. Cheers.